Trader. It is Thursday morning. So as usual, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. Now, on crude oil, the API numbers came out yesterday, and they were pretty bearish. Crude had a build of 1 million barrels. Gasoline had a build of 3.2 million barrels. Distillates had a build of 1.9 million, and Cushing had a build of 0.5 million. Now, remember, the EIA report for natural gas will be out today at 10:30, and for crude at 11 a.m. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, bond, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin, your daily chart. Okay, now you can see here we still have that W pattern still very, very much intact. And your 8-day is running up here nicely, all crossed above that 21-day, and your 50-day is running up here also. Now you can see here where we had this double top situation. Okay, so even though we made that higher high, you notice that it could not hold the high on this candle right here, which is at 108.960. Okay, that was the key. Now, even though we blasted up to 111, 150, it didn't really make a whole lot of difference because when we closed that, you closed at 107, 225, which is below that top of that candle, which is not good, which makes it a double top. Okay, so yesterday where we had ourselves an inside day, and then today now we have a lower low and a lower high. Okay, but you notice that it's holding this 8-day here so far. Okay, so this is what you're going to be watching here today. It's going to be that 101, 350. That's going to be very, 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 very key. Now, if we start losing that 8-day, which is not good, okay, 101, 348 there now, then what we're going to do is we're going to come right down here. What we're going to be looking for is going to be this 21-day then at 98, 325. Okay, I know these big numbers, but you know it's Bitcoin. And then again, if that's lost, we're going to come right down here to this 50-day at 97.60 level. Okay, but right now, just watch this 8-day. That's going to be very, very critical on a closing basis. 101, 348. Now, that doesn't mean that this can't bounce right off there and take right back up again here. So let's just see how this is all going to shake out. Now, if we look at the upside, we want to obviously look to yesterday's low. That's 103, 465. We look for to do today's high, 104, 348. Level. Then we can come up here to yesterday's high at 106.615 level here. Okay. Then we have 106.575. We come up here to the top of this candle at 106.960. This is your big retest here at 108.960. You really have to close back above this situation here, and then we can start attacking that 11,150 area. Now, if we can crack above that, then you're going to hit that 115 to 117 area here. Okay, but let's just see how this all shakes out. So really, realistically, this W pattern is still very much intact. As long as we hold that 8-day, that's going to be very, very key level. Okay, so I don't have a short on here. I have a long position from way back, but I also have a trading position. My trading position was gone. Okay, so right now I'm just looking here. If it holds this key 8 SMA, then I'll jump right back into that IBIT again here, and we'll take this bad boy here long. Okay, but you got to be a little bit patient here just to make sure that it does hold. Now here your RSI here, you're coming off. Your green is over your red here. So again, if you can hold that 8-day, that's going to be everything. Then we can rally up higher. If not, we're going to come right down to that 21-day here. So don't have no opinion. Just trade this. As long as we hold that 8-day, we can go sideways to up action. We lose that 8-day, you're going to be the 21-day, and then we'll be down at 50-day. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil and natural gas. Okay, so let's figure up a little bit here. Okay, now crude oil here, you can see on this candle here, went down lower than the 200-day, bounced back up, went down right to the 200-day. Today we went just a little bit lower here. The key is going to be holding this 200-day. Okay, that's going to be everything. Okay, so you're looking at 75.15. That's going to be very, very crucial. If that is lost here, then we can come over here to the top of this candle, 74.53, and then we can have 74.02, which lines up right here pretty nicely with that 74.14. That is going to be your target. Now, again, if that is lost, then we're going to do is we're going to come right down to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 73.20 level here, 73.16. Then we'll come down here to the bottom of this candle at 72.70. And then we can start doing all these old school ones here. Okay, 72.88. Then we'll come up here at 72.25, and then you can head right down here towards that 71.21. But that's only if that 200-day and that 21-day is lost. Right now, we're holding that 200-day, looking very, very good, and we're doing really the same trade. We're going between the 200-day and the 8-day. Now, if this rallies up again, well, you want to watch today's high. Okay, that's 75.85. Then we want to watch yesterday's high, 76. 45, which lined up pretty nicely right here with the 76.54. That was your resistance level. And then we'll come up to the bottom of that candle right there, 76.93. And then we have 77.14, and then we'll come up there at 77.47 level, okay? But right now what you're doing is you're trading between that 200-day and that 8-day, okay? You crack above the 8-day, we follow the candles right up here, okay? You got 77.86. We come up here, 78.55. Then we're going to be looking for this candle here, 79.27, and then there's your retest. We lose that 200-day, you're going to be looking here for that 21-day, and possibly all the way down to that 50 and 100 SMA here. Very, very easy. Now, RSI here, well, that's trying to curl right back up here because we have the nice yellow green candle. So we got to see how that shakes out. Right now here, you got the old kiss going here. The green is over your red here. So we got to see here if this is going to fall right on down here, or if we have a sideways action kind of a situation. Okay, but what I don't like about this is, you know, you're holding on to the 200-day, but you're putting in that another low kind of a situation. But you got to figure this low right here was 75.02. If you look to the bottom of this candle here, 75.05, that could be a possible double bottom. So always take that in consideration. And now we have the old natty gas here. Okay, natural gas here. You can see how this 21-day, just holding it very, very nicely. Okay, and just like we did here yesterday. Okay, and there was a really nice, good scalp into the 8-day. Now we're sitting here at the 8-day. See how important that 8-day is? Okay, so he's looking at 404 flat, which realistically, if you look at the top of this candle, you got 401, 401, 401, and look at the bottom of the candle, 401. So you're sitting right there. That's going to be your big time resistance. Okay, if you can crack above that, then we're going to be looking at is right there at 405. You got 414. We have 430, 432, and then your retest at 436 level. Okay. So right now, what you're doing is you're trading at the upper range here. You're at the 8-day, and the bottom there is the 21-day. Okay. So if this sells off here, okay, so you want to watch obviously today's low, 3.93. Okay, then we'll come down to this area right here. You're looking at 3.85 level, and then we're going to come right here at 3.80. That's your 21-day. That's your support level. So again, if that's lost here, then we can follow the candles all the way down until we get to the 50-day. But right now here, well, you know, we're just trading, and you have to give this 21 the benefit of the doubt because of all of this. Okay, see how nice it's holding? And bottom left, upper right kind of a situation. So basically, you're trading here 21-day to the 8-day. You crack above it. We follow these candles all the way up until you get to the retest, okay? But watch this 401 level. This is going to be very, very key, even though your 8-day is sitting at 4 flat, okay? So watch that level, very, very key. Downside, if it sells off here, just watch that 3.80 level. Now remember that EIA report for natural gas will be out at 10:30. Crude oil will be out at 11. So we got to see how that all shakes out. But crude was very, very bearish yesterday. But we've had some really, really cold weather, so I'm expecting natural gas here to be a huge draw, but we've got to see how it all shakes out. Again, on crude oil, basically you're trading between that 200-day and that 8-day until it tells you different, okay? You crack above, we know where she's going. You crack below, we know where she's going. Okay, that's what I got for every back here at Midday Trading. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. Now, I can see here, I'm looking at here at Apple. Apple's up at 223. Had a good opportunity yesterday to buy that at 220. I got in, and I'm long on the Apple. Remember, the earnings are coming out here on the 29th, I believe. Yes. Okay. Trade what's in front of you. Now what you want.